Ian Steen said, "Everything must be made as simple as possible, but no simpler. Simple as possible is the limit towards simplicity. So why continue with no simpler?" Now I say, what could be beyond the limit of simple? It is instruction. Just do it without understanding. But it is said, physical activity force has some benefit, but mental activity force has no benefit because it does not reach the self. Reaching the self means something like understanding, synonymous with truth. Arriving at truth involves an amount of imagination and engagement. I made the same argument for Nietzsche's line about truth is a woman. We could say, like a woman, truth must be desired, sought, and courted. Ian Steen was a physicist. He looked for truth in physics. Nietzsche was a philosopher. He looked for truth in the attitude of people. Both cases of seeking truth require an amount of imagination and engagement. In my story, as I have presented so far, this child to be born, a future, solitude, this truth which I seek, also require an amount of imagination and engagement. But I wait for the life to present the possibility of engagement. Else, it would be only following instructions. I get my ambitions from dreams. So it was 29th June. I dreamt there was a man who had a computer program and he showed it to me how it works. And then he gave all his books to me to show me the symbols and how this program is assembled. I see that all the codes are written in English. So I took this. Then as we are going somewhere, I see a man with a long horsewhip made of stainless steel but flexible as a rope. As he was demonstrating how this whip is used, I see this whip wrap around me. And then in the next scene, I had some kind of a flower in my hand. And I thought, I will show this to him because he will recognize it. And I wake up with that. So, as I stated before, that when the body is under strain, the mind is sharp. With the body restrained with this whip and the new program that I will assemble for myself, I will realize my ambition. Now see. In the Greek myth of Orpheus and Eurydice, the objective is the desire that resides in the land of the dead. I have covered the land of the dead in another story. Here, he plays his instrument that is the part to his desire. Once he sees his desire, once he sees her, or you could say he realizes his desire, okay, then she slips back into the land of the dead, and he comes again playing his lyre, whatever that instrument was. And in the morrow and every other morrow, he comes again and again and plays the flute and sees her. Now, if he gives up the part that leads to the land of the dead towards his desire, then he will be free of the desire. In the Zen story of the woodcutter and the magic creature, as long as he desires that magic of that creature, he will be cutting wood again and again. If he gives up the magic the desire for the magic, then he is free of the part of cutting wood. So in one case you could say, if he gives up the part, he is free of the desire. And the other part you could say, if he gives up the desire, then he is free of the part. The part and the desire exist at the same time. Like dharma and karma, like Eros and Cupid, like yin and yang, and all those stories. Now, I engage for the final attitude in life, solitude. But I cannot tell you my engagement because it involves my habits and what do you call that? Obsession, addiction, whatever it is, you see? But it is my part and my desire. This is a personal thing. Me with mine and you with yours. Be entertained in living and in dying. I am Aten Raj Indra Nath, interpreter.